This was one of the greatest rallies in the history of ARA. There's 4 drivers with the chance to win going in the last stage.
Oh wait, 3/10? I thought you said 3 seconds.
No, 3/10.
Oh my God, that's even cooler.
Within tenths of one another.
Holy sh!
2 stages. What have I created? I've created a monster.
Welcome to round 2 of the ARA National Championship Rally in the 100-acre wood. This 13-stage event covers 125 competition miles through the iconic Ozarks and the Mark Twain National Forest in Salem and Potosi, Missouri. The competition will be as fierce as ever, starting with the stacked RC2 field, which includes 9 entries, the most in recent ARA history. The big question on everyone's mind heading into race weekend centers around the global debut of the Toyota GR Corolla Rally RC2. Will Toyota enjoy the same success they've been accustomed to in the WRC? 100-acre wood marks the first American stage miles for the Stellantis Cup, open exclusively to drivers of the Peugeot 208 Rally 4. This rally will see top speed straights and rally-ending water splashes and is known for its notoriously fast and open roads. Join us now as 67 drivers prepare to tackle the 30th running of one of ARA's oldest and most demanding rallies.
He's my biggest fan. I got a picture that he took hanging on my wall.
Car's better than ever, mostly. Powertrain wise, it's better than ever, so we can put the power down here, and I mean, this thing will run to 150 miles an hour, but I don't think we'll quite hit that, but
We're gonna do 160 on stage today. 160.
Yeah, what he said. These stages are really well suited for a rear-wheel drive car where, you know, we don't have too much tight stuff accelerating out of corners, and I can keep the hammer down and actually get that power to the ground.
Dude, the new car is so fast. So fast. My God. I didn't really understand the difference between a Rally 2 and an R5 until I drove it. And the second I drove it, I was like, oh, this is so much more capable. Everything makes so much more sense than on my previous generation car that I was running last year. Today's roads are fast. This car should perform well. I just got to make it perform well. Tough competition. There's 2 other Hyundais out here, exact matched equipment. We got Leah Block, who's an incredible driver, and we got Patrick, my teammate, who's also an incredible driver. So now the thing is we got to figure out how to make it go as fast as it can go. And that's the hard part. Somewhere between here and here. And not using this one. We don't use that one.
It's gonna take a little bit to get used to, honestly. Just the speed is so much higher and the limitations of the car is so much broader. So I'm slowly building confidence. Obviously it's only the first stage, but keep going how we are.
These cars are just so well engineered. There's so much mechanical grip. It's amazing. I come in a corner, I'm like, oh, I could have gone faster. Oh, I could have gone faster. So like figuring the car out, but yeah, I love it. And if you have the time to ever drive one of these, definitely do it. It's worth it.
Good. The first stage is sort of getting back into the rhythm of beautiful Minnesota. Oh my God, where am I? Missouri stages. They're super, super fast. So just like getting back in that rhythm is pretty tough. So stage 2, if you look at the splits, exactly the same splits as Tom Williams on the dot to the 10th, which is insane. I've never seen that before. We're having fun. Gonna hope to keep the same up and send it on the jump tonight.
Yeah, first time being out here for ARA and first time racing this car. A lot of firsts, to be honest, which is pretty cool. So a lot to learn on those first 2 stages, and honestly I haven't even looked at the time, so I have no idea. I know that they probably weren't that great because I was pretty timid out there, and honestly I felt at home because I had caught a car in the first one and I passed a car in the second one. So yeah, just enjoying the roads, really trying to learn every mile and trying to get better. Yeah.
But you know the best part of all this is those Dodge Ram shocks on the back of this thing? It's the best the car's ever felt. I can't even believe it. The grip is amazing. They're super compliant. We haven't gotten to the real rough stuff yet, but they're good at speed. So the new motor, all the modifications, a lot more speed than we're expecting. I already cooked the brakes on the first stage. we don't have a solution for that. I don't have any hotter pads in the trailer, so it's just braking a little bit later now, but we're still pulling considerable time out of all the O2 competitors. Yeah, it's good.
Just in our first 2 stages here at Acre Wood. Really good stages, really super fast, so just trying to commit to the notes and carry the speed. Bit slow to start on the first one, but we had a good second stage and tried to carry and commit as we said, so yeah, if we can keep building on it and try and improve our pace over the weekend, that's the plan.
What was his time?
You're all within a few tenths.
Did I beat him?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that's the beauty of rally. For the first time ever, I'm actually having so much fun because there's an actual competition. I want to thank each and every one person who brought these RC2 cars over here because they're just so much fun. Let me tell you, these stages are tough. They really have, like, I can't even find a rhythm for the life of me on that last one, but wow, that's awesome. I used to get my butt kicked by Tom all the time. Oh wait, 3/10? I thought you said 3 seconds.
No, 3/10.
Oh my God, that's even cooler. Holy shit. That's pretty good.
This morning was quite good, but it's not easy on the surface. I think anywhere near the kind of first few cars it's quite fun with this kind of loose gravel on the top of the hard surface, but it's a lot better in there. The braking was a lot nicer. It's just, if you stepped offline, you knew about it. So I was enjoying it, but I was overdriving a little bit, so trying to keep it neat and tidy, and yeah.
Within tenths of one another.
What stage? Stage 4?
Yeah, you're on 4 because you skipped 3.
Right.
So are you feeling pretty good?
Yeah. Just keep finding more confidence every stage, so it's really good.
A lot more to acclimate to.
Definitely. Yeah, first time the cattle guard's been back in a while, so I'm excited. Yeah.
Sean Johnston, he's flogged us, flat flogged us. So just kind of looked at data for the first time since Seminuk was there and said, okay, like, what are we doing? They gave me some different shift lights, said this car needs to be in different kind of power range, and we're going like hell.
Yeah, that stage was a little bit tricky. It was super sunny, and we ended up catching a lot of dust. So I'm paying my dues, I think. I've got to spend some time back here and in the dust before I think I have earned the respect to start a little bit further up, which I'm fine with. I don't think it's cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully a non-dusty stage soon. But that was, every stage that I do, I learn a lot, and it's a different, type of thing every stage. First stage was dust, second stage was passing cars, and now we got the sun coming down with us. So just learning.
This is the consequence of a heavy right foot and a lot of power. That's about all there is to it. I mean, it even started delaminating. It's kind of a bummer with that stage being canceled. We were hoping to pull more time, create more of a lead, but yeah, it went really good. Was trying to conserve tires a little bit more on this loop of stages, less hard acceleration out of the low speed corners and keeping it in a higher gear, and that seemed to work pretty well. I think we'll be able to run at least one loop on the tires that we ran today, on the second loop today.
I don't remember the last time we've seen a rally this close, but yeah, 0.2 of a second to Tom. We actually were up on Tom in the first 2 splits. I never thought that I'd be this close to Tom Williams, but it's fantastic to see us sort of pick up the pace a little bit, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'm actually really happy that I didn't end up winning that stage because I did not want to sweep tomorrow. Sorry, Tom.
Everyone was laughing when we picked first on the road, but you never know what's going to happen. So definitely, dust was in our favor, but that was the best that I've driven. Ree was perfect on the notes, at least in the last couple years. 18 seconds behind Sean Johnston. He really has opened up a lot of people's eyes here to what a Rally 3 car can do. And leading the rally going in that last one, with like, all right, boys, this is what we're here for. And they got the okay from the crew. They're like, let's go get them.
I think we're trying to do a handstand with the rally car, so that doesn't look so good when you kind of do it at 100 miles an hour. It was somewhere on, I think, stage 7. It was quite a famous bit where you come down a hill very quickly, and there was no water. I was carrying way too much speed, of course, but there was also no water in the trough, and it was that kind of shape, and we hit it. It came back up, and it was right on its nose, and all the hats, beanies, everything in the back just landed on the dashboard.
As of now, it looks like you're fastest on stage 8. So it seems you got your rhythm back.
Yeah, we just kind of locked in, tried to focus and trying to really commit to our own line, and we really enjoyed that one. But it was just trying to get that rhythm back after a moment like that.
Oh no, we took it easy through that, but we kind of jumped it, and I was like, man, if someone went flat out through here, they're gonna have a good ride. So that.
Well, go take a look.
Okay.
See what happens.
Nice, good, noted.
Lost a little bit of time, hopefully not too much, but I think we'll be able to pick some up in the second loop, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Just gotta find it within me to do it. Took it easier over the low water bridges, so nothing too crazy, and we were pretty safe over them. So can't complain, having fun.
First stage one of the year, so it's quite good. Yeah, and then the second stage was just super rough, and we just, were a little bit cautious due to, want to keep the car going all day. So, but I'm feeling good. I think we just keep improving every stage, and
Got some damage on the nose.
Yeah, that was from the water splash. We definitely took the water splash quite a bit faster than I maybe should have. But besides that, no other problems, just besides these boys pulling out a bunch of rocks in the middle of corners, which you have to avoid. And then, so thankfully we got no punctures, running good. So fingers crossed it keeps going that way.
Yeah, it was your perception of speed when you slow down. Like, I thought I had slowed down enough, but I think next time maybe even a little bit more.
And with the damage on the nose there, the bumper took a little bit of a hit. Where was that?
It was quite rough in the middle section, and there was a few hard compressions, and we just hit the front of it, and it kind of nosedived a little. So I think we just caught it there. And yeah, I've been feeling it you can feel it on the stages and catching. But look, we'll get it sorted now. We're coming into service, so it's not too bad, and get ready for the next loop.
Unfortunately, we had a little bit of an electrical issue with the variable valve timing on the first stage, so we only had what amounted to about road mode power. Yeah, through the water splash, I was just a tiny bit too fast. We bent back a lot of the protection here. And then in the rougher stuff at the end, had one hard hit that bent the suspension and punctured us. So then drove the last 4 miles with bent suspension and a puncture. So on the last stage, we had another electrical power delivery issue that halfway through the stage, just the engine started. So we need to look at the data, see what's going on.
If you want to know, this is a brand new bumper of this morning.
Not anymore.
I don't know, I have to go there.
You seem to have rearranged your Peugeot a little bit on this last loop. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we take, I don't know how we say, comment on dit une flaque?
Water crossing?
Oh, we take a water crossing too fast, and the grid just we didn't crash. But yesterday we take a flat, and the flat just the tire.
Delaminated.
Yeah, it's broken the body. So
you are competing in the Stellantis Rally North American Cup. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, but we started this championship in Canada, and now we go for my first rally in USA to try to see if the car is fast here and if I will be better in Canada. So, but here you have a fast stage and you have fast drivers. We love the new Peugeot, and it's a really good car, and the Coupe Stellantis is real nice.
That stage was last stage we did was pretty good. I felt I was on pace with the first stage we did. We're trying to be extra conservative today. We went off the stage before. I mean, this is so much first for me at this event. First ARA event, first national with this car, and with the Rally 4 as well. So just really incredible time I'm having. It's so good when it's fast and fun. Yeah, when I saw the Stellantis Cup, I thought it was the absolute best thing that's happened in American rallying for a serious one-make championship. I thought it was incredible. I urge anyone who can do it to go out and do it. It's great to see the prize and the sport that Stellantis has, and with this car especially, it's a big deal. I really believe it's the best place for me to be, and anyone who wants to have serious sport in rally.
Yeah, well, blew both of the tires off on stage. Literally just shredded both of them. Didn't hit anything, just shredded them. 2 stages, 2 Hoosiers completely annihilated. Like literally blew the tires off the thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Can you believe that? That's 2 stages. 2 stages. What have I created? What have I created? I've created a monster. What have I done?
Tire-killing
What
monster.
have I done? Unbelievable. 2 stages. Have you ever seen that in 2 stages? I haven't seen that in 2 stages.
The car is saying I'm not happy in French. So when last we chatted, your car looked different.
Yeah, I mean, it had a front bumper. Yeah, we took the cattle guard flat. So I wanted to see what would happen. Wanted to see the limits. I guess the approach for this rally is that we're being conservative on what we don't know, but what we do know, we're trying to push and see what the limits are. So yeah, it's kind of like every rally is like a test day in a way. So yeah, really happy, honestly, with all the driving today.
I gotta pull in a second. Yeah, stages are fast, cars good, love it, having fun. Figured out some of our issues. Trying to move it, losing some pace, but we're skinny foot down.
Closer to the leaders this time.
Closer to the leaders, so we're getting there. Okay. We're getting there. Yeah.
The one interview you do with me is right after I hit a tree.
Where did the tree bite you?
Right at the end of this last stage. It was a little loose going into it, and I probably braked too late and just tapped it. But we'll see how we stack up after this race. But we're having fun, and we're here, and that's what it's all about.
How was that? Looked like it was a little faster?
Yeah, it was pretty rough in there, so I don't know how the times are compared to everybody else. Tom got a flat, so we got lucky with that one. Got 17 seconds on him, but we'll see how Leah and Travis end up doing. So, it's not over until it's over.
It was a good start to the day, really good start to the day. We made up some time and started to feel really confident and comfortable in the car. And yeah, I just got to the water crossing and water went through the bumper and into the hood. So I guess I'll slow down for it a little bit more next time. I guess I'm not used to driving a car. I'm used to the truck, but yeah, I feel terrible. It sucks. It's not the way this should have gone. It was all going really well, and the team didn't deserve this, but we learned from it, and we'll keep going.
Sounds like you had a little bit of an incident also while you were stationary.
Yeah, that was scary. One of the guys, I don't know if he didn't have the water crossing marked or what it was. He went through the water crossing and never lifted, and he was never going to make the corner. And yeah, unfortunately hit the rear of our car pretty hard, and hopefully he's all right. He seemed all right, but yeah, definitely a bummer for the guys to have that much damage to the car. It should have just really been a hood, and then that would have been it. But yeah, the left rear got smoked.
Back at it. How's the car? How's the driver?
Car's great. Driver, we're starting to figure it out. We're getting there. It's I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Like I was very humble coming into this, and I'm glad I was, because it ain't easy. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm loving every second of it. This is so dang fun, and I don't know, just like be welcome into this family is a really cool feeling. I know it's a tight niche thing, but to be here is really fun, and the team crushed it. They threw a new intake on and called her a day, and we're ready to go. Do another one.
Well, at the end of the last stage, we hit a big rock near finish, and driveline started making some noises, and that got progressively worse and then exponentially worse. We're going to try to limp it to the next stage, and something let go in the driveline, and we barely made it up the hill out of regroup. So that's it for us. It was a great battle. I mean, that dude he can drive the heck out of that thing. So props to him. I hope he makes it through the power stage. He's really earned that win. Fantastic driving, so looking forward to hopefully get to race against him again. We had some really good competition in O2 this weekend. Yeah, kind of gutted, but that's rally, so.
How old are you? 18? Okay, I'm gonna keep this.
Have a good night.
Wrong answer, no, sorry. At the end of the day, this was one of the greatest rallies in the history of ARA. And everyone was battling. There's 4 drivers with the chance to win going into the last stage. And like, we were driving 11 tenths. We got very lucky, rather be lucky than good any day. And just so excited to see the fans that came back out. The rallies that we get year after year, there was families that literally, their kids are, now it shows how old I am, but people my age that were kids now have their kids here. And it's so awesome to see. So at the end of the day, the reason that we kind of got a fire lit under our butt was 100% from Sean. Everyone believes they can win, and everyone stepped up their game tenfold. And that's what we need. That's what ARA needs. That's what rally in the United States needs.
My first weekend ever in RC2 in the Hyundai Rally 2 car, so very, very big change of speed coming from the Rally 3 car and the rear-wheel drive cars I've driven before. And obviously my first, full rally back in a long time. So all in all, the weekend was all about learning and improving every stage, which we certainly did and took some really big steps. But obviously there's a lot of time still out there. It's something definitely to be proud of. I think, third in RC2, but also only a couple seconds off of, the overall win. So it's pretty incredible to see how close the ARA Championship has become in just the past couple of years. And I think, the closest the Rally Championship has been in a very long time. I'm definitely gonna not let people beat me for too much longer. So
close battles, could say that for sure. I think after day one, after I don't know how many kilometers at high speed, top of fifth gear, we were, 0.2 in front of Pat, and then after today we managed to get into the leading for quite a lot of the day, quite a few stage wins today, and we were kind of managing the pace, but unfortunately just hit with a puncture, and that was really difficult to claw back, and we ended up Pat was 0.2 in front of us. 2/10 throughout the whole weekend on 100 Acre Wood, one of the fastest rallies of the season. That's insane. So no, it's been great overall. The ARA's really stepped it up. The championship's in a great position. There's loads of competition, and I want to do more, and I hopefully be Olympus. 200-mile format and night stages, I'll definitely be there, and then after that we're trying to pull together a whole season, so we'll be there.
The competition could not have been tighter as 100 Acre Wood neared its closing stages. Travis Pastrana started off the weekend in 6th place, but the veteran Subaru driver put on one of his most impressive performances yet in the limited car. Former WRC2 driver Sean Johnston tested Pastrana all weekend, but Travis was able to rally back from 6th place to secure the overall victory. Meanwhile, the loaded RC2 field battled through to the final stage, with the gaps just 1/10 of a second throughout the weekend. Podium was decided on the power stage, with Pat Gruska securing a power stage win that took him from 3rd to 1st in the RC2, making up 6.8 seconds. His final overall lead after the power stage was a mere 4/10 of a second. Leah Block debuted her new Hyundai and continued to be a force throughout the weekend, including her first stage win of her career. She stayed in podium contention all weekend to end up 3rd in RC2 and finished just 3.5 seconds behind 2nd place finisher Tom Williams. By the end, it was Pastrana taking 1st place overall in the national competition, with Pat Gruska in 2nd and Tom Williams in 3rd. Ryan Rethy dominated the regional to take home the top spot. Mike Hurst and Dustin Peterkey duked it out for podium positions, with Hurst finishing 2nd and Peterkey taking 3rd. Round 3 will take the ARA Championship to the Pacific Northwest next month, as drivers will take on the winding forested roads of Shelton, Washington for the Kubota Olympus Rally. The event will kick off on Friday, April 17th.
Rally 100 Acre Wood.